My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Curse of the Dead Gods. It's time to go into the long exploration here in the Jaguar Temple. Can't keep a good man down forever. Let's start over here at the unknown, I think. Yeah, it gives us the ability to go for a relic as well as a late stats. I'd really much prefer to go for early stats, so I kind of hope that this room that I'm currently exploring is going to be stats. I don't know if it is, but I would very much appreciate it, game, so please. Alright, this room, I might need to get a death wife to open a wall for me. So I'm just going to have to keep that in mind. Okay, unfortunately there was no death wife in the room. Swift bow. Plus 10% to its base damage, kills increase your movement speed for 5 seconds. Love it. But yeah, unfortunately, we did not have a Death Wife, so we didn't have the ability to knock down that wall there. Shame. So we'll miss out on, you know, a little bit of gold as a result. Keep the movement speed up. Got him! I just wanted to get the flamethrower finally to actually get some kills in this series. Never happened before. Remove all corruption when the curse is lifted. Attack steal, 75%. Let's go right there. I'm fine. I'll pass both of those, I think. I don't want to spend that much corruption this early on something that I don't know if I'm... Well, that much blood on getting that much corruption this early on something I don't know if it's actually going to be that valuable overall to us. Yeah. I still don't really know the pattern I'm supposed to roll in that room in order to get all of the gold and still be able to escape, but... it's my best go at it. Perfect. I like the kills increase your speed for 5 seconds out of combat. In particular, I think I just like piloting this character with a faster base speed. I think I'd like relics that just increase the base speed of the character. No, I'm fine with the range at the moment, actually. Okay. Where are ya? I mean, I still would like some extra damage on this weapon, because it's very much only just kind of cutting it right now. Especially as we start to fight Headless Guardians, and even just rooms with more enemies, this is going to become significantly less viable. No single source of damage can exceed 15% of our max health. Open another room. So we can either leave right now, or we can go over here, get some extra treasure, and then leave thereafter. I don't know what my vote's for. I'm glad that I paid enough attention earlier on to actually be able to spot these kinds of rooms. Because I just can't even think of all of the value that I would lose if I just didn't have the knowledge of these rooms yet. Because it seems like so much of the golden relics that you get are from exploiting all of the extra little niche areas in each of these areas. Alright. Another relic for me. I say another. This is the first relic shop I'll actually possibly be buying something from. First one came just a little too early for us. Well, that's annoying. I actually didn't want them to die there. I wanted to still unlock this area over here, but I guess that's okay. Best I could do at that time. There's, yeah, no way greed timer is still alive. Even with plus 200% to the greed timer, that would be wild. Honestly, this bow with one more stamina and honestly just more damage would be very, very usable. I'd also like a shield so that I can parry anyone that comes up close and personal, but that's, you know, just part of what I've been wanting a lot recently. Ooh. Each greed kill restores 1% of your max health. Yeah, that's worth offering my blood for. Also 4 perception on it. Could be useful perception right there. Our stats are really, really low already anyway. Bloodlust. I'm gonna have to get rid of this curse. Right? Yeah, because I have too many ways of healing right now and not enough ways of actually getting money now. Two, three. Gotta get the Blood Priest first. Alright, now. Thankfully, I have the plus 200% greed timer, so we should be able to kind of chain all of these groups of enemies pretty effectively. Gold offerings remove 5 corruption. It's not super impactful, but it can just hold a curse off for an extra room, which can matter. But honestly, anything that removes even 1 corruption can hold off a curse for an extra room. If you're just getting the curse, or rather, if you're just getting corruption in allotments of 20 from room ends. Okay. That's one thing about the kind of like soft auto aim that they have in this game. It'll help me target enemies that are off screen. I don't love that. Gold offerings remove 5 corruption. I don't think I need to heal for 10% of the gold offering amount. I think I'm okay on that front. 3% of max health when I go through a door, though. Does that matter? 50% of max health when a curse is lifted is pretty good. But I think Temple's Heart might actually be worth more than that for us. If only we had excess gold is converted, sorry, any healing you get while on max health is converted into gold. If we had that with the Bloodlust right now, that'd be going so well. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Got him. Extremely got him. Actually, seriously, can I get the excess healing as gold? Because that's only getting better every second here, pretty much. I'm gonna try and keep the timer up as well, because with the plus 200% greed timer, especially with the extra speed that you can get on the bow also, you can cover some distance in that time. So it seems like 3 perfects is just not enough to kill a Death Wife at the moment. That's okay. As soon as I get my first stat into Dex, that'll no longer be the case. But then also we'll start fighting elite enemies, and then they're going to require way more damage from us. We're going to need a new weapon. We've been languishing with bad weapons for a while. So, hang on. Oh, yeah, I can get a weapon the first room after I get the champion. We're fine. We'll be fine. Second curse is Raging Temple, which I think is just the, yeah, all Jaguar statues now fire fireballs. I'm okay with that. Arrows just go straight through the enemy. Don't aggro it at all, though. I don't like having to just bully the dogs there, but I just don't have enough damage to get them down in a single combo. This is when it becomes annoying. When I have to fight the Jaguar and the ranged attacks of the enemy at the same time. That's when this actually becomes a stressful fight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Combo you to get away, roll. I'm gonna go in up close and personal and just fight. But even that seems to be significantly less damage than... No! Thought I was gonna perfect. Even that is significantly less damage than just standing at range and pot-shotting perfectly constantly. Alright. Got him. So with, like really, really, really wimpy weapons, we can still do really good there. Got it. Less corruption from enemy attacks. 25% of your max health whenever a curse is lifted. That's still very low. Plus 3% per point of perception. That's actually a huge amount of damage for us right now. Extra per point of constitution, as well as... extra if you have a shield. And against elite champions and bosses and from behind. Sure, we'll take that, I think, then. Do I take this just for the 3 decks? I think I'd probably take that one just for the 3 decks. And I'm still going to go for the weapon very early here. Unfortunately, we didn't really get any weapons of reasonable enough quality, though, to make me feel good. Or at least to make me feel good enough about leaving without going for another one. Oh, God, really? Again, I thought I was walking away at enough of a rate there that I was going to be fine. Please. Get the blood. No, 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 no. No Death Priests. Sorry, no Blood Wives. Death Wife? I mean, no! What is it with the first room after the... I just don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about the first room after the first boss, but I always suck in it. And then the rest of the run is usually me trying to fix the sucking I did in this room. Hey. Please. I am speechless. You must stop harming me this much. Like, none of those. Reaper. Perfect shots deal double damage. And this weapon has plus 100% base damage taken and damage dealt. Fine. Fine. We'll do it. I just need to find extra damage for my pistol now, pretty much. What curse have we gotten? Trap chests. Gonna have to learn to parry a little bit better there as well. Okay with that too. Yeah, 145 on these shots is pretty good. Let's see exactly how consistently I can hit perfect shots, because only perfect shots deal damage with this weapon. Just immediately replace it. Sure. Same with just a little bit of dex on it. Love it. I mean, it instantly kills enemies right now. I don't know what to tell you. It's doing pretty well. Thing is, this is exactly the kind of thing that'll do pretty well right up until it doesn't anymore, and then we die. Ugh. Annoyingly, I can't get into that room now. Let's see what we've got in here, though. Percent of damage taken in gold, as well as 3 coins. Sure. Okay. One sec. Just repositioning. And then... No! Oh! So close. Stood there for maybe a little too long, but it worked out in the end. I'm looking for now relics that will heal me on critical damage dealt, because then the Reaper is going to be healing me ridiculously every time I fire it. It's really annoying. I was just standing way too still for way too long there. Plus 20% base damage for pistols as well as plus 2 come on. We go over the green timer limit, I think, there. Extra damage to the baseless claw, no. Well, I mean, the crippling blow should just be an upgrade on the Swippo for us right now, right? Okay. Whew! Getting the blood priests down that quick. Gotta love that. 2% of base damage for every... 10% of critical damage dealt also heals you! Yeah, that's gonna be replaced for the Temple's Heart now. Perfect. I mean, that's what I was gonna go for the relics for, but now I guess I can just go for damage from these relics. Visions of Madness. This is the one that I hate. Taking damage causes hallucinations, which just removes the HUD from the screen. Which is pretty dangerous. Enemy attack, steal, this corruption, and don't care about that at all. I mean, we're healing up at a very reasonable rate right now. Like, a very exciting rate, actually, as well. There's the hallucinations. You can see that the HUD is no longer on the screen. I can't see my health value at all. Which is really, really unfortunate, especially. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I've missed like maybe 3 perfect shots so far using this weapon. Toot, 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 toot. Do we do it? I mean, yeah, right? Sure. For the final fight, we're gonna use the Reaper, and it's a ranged weapon. I mean, this is the right idea, right? We have to get the final curse right before the final boss, though, so. Gotta keep our curse spending under control for the moment, still. I mean, it's also really good that it had Dex on it as well. Super valuable. Just missed 2 perfect shots in far too small a period of time. Feel embarrassed about it. Don't have the ability to knock that door down. As soon as I took the Deadeyes out, I was like, hang on. Do I need these for the room? Immediately thereafter, it was proven that, yeah, I did. Ah, well. It happens. That'll just be another little thing to sit in the back of my head and nag me next time I go into that room to make me think about it next time. Okay, so we get 28 from that room. Another 14 from this. Should I keep my Reaper, exclusively the only reason I'm doing damage at this point, or should I change to a shield? I mean, plus 20% chance to inflict fire damage as well as 50% of melee attack back to the owner. I mean, it doesn't look like a bad shield. It's still just not the Reaper, though. I would love the relic that just says, you know, +1 level to... Whoop. Yeah, that'd actually be... That's a pretty good ranged weapon for... not ranged weapon for us, but melee weapon for us. Now we'll go for... statistics. Because I already have the ranged weapon in my Reaper, so I don't need the bow as well. Oh, that was very close. I don't know why I stood my ground on that one, and I probably shouldn't have. Worked out, though. Alright. So here we have another champion. Ooh, we're at the point of one-shotting Deathwives with this now as well. I don't think we were at that point this whole time. If we have been, then You know, my bad for only just realizing, frankly. Oh, God. This is so good. Just rhythmically holding the button in the right direction at the moment, pretty much. Okay, just stats up here at the end of the room. I will take all of them, thank you. All of your stats, please. I think also, just over the course of completing rooms, we've managed to full heal. Nice. Just making sure I'm at the right range to be able to do this consistently. That was me trying to set up the parry on that attack. There we go. Did it on the following 2, 3. I mean, that went really well, actually. Dang it. I was in between so many things there, I couldn't just roll out of the way of all of them. Okay, parry that. Hit ya twice. Parry. Got him. Whew. I don't know how much health I lost here. Yeah, about half of it. Taking damage causes hallucinations. I need to remove that. Okay, no single source of damage you can take can exceed 10% of your max health, and instead plus 6 constitution. Gold offerings removed, 10 corruption. Huh! The same thing, but 7 constitution this time. Extra damage on fire attacks, but it has constitution as well. Plus 100% base damage and plus 100% damage taken. I don't want to use Moonblade's sword. I don't want to change from the Reaper either. As much as I want the 6 decks here, I don't know if I want... Well, I mean, I probably want it more than that because I'm not lifting another curse at this point, right? Yeah, there we go. There we go. And at this point, increasing our dex is really the only way to continue increasing our damage. Other than getting relics that will specifically work with pistols. Because obviously I want to stay with this weapon, so... Don't want to change this weapon in order to increase my damage. Got you at the very end there. Take this crystal skull and go on. I love how up close and personal we can do this as well. Oh. Alright, I like the Reaper a lot. We've already full healed back up. What have we got? +1 on your main weapon. Plus 10 dex as well. No, on the reroll. Plus 45% critical. Ooh, we're gonna need that one. I don't care if greed kills restore 1% max anymore. Wait, but... Hang on. So this is 70. We're gonna be getting the curse early, I think. We're gonna be getting the final curse early. And we're gonna have to rely on Reaper to heal us up while we make our way to the boss. This is too much. Okay, we got a lot of the HP down off of the Blood Priest here. And finished him. Good. Whew. Even healed all the way back up. No, sorry. God, we keep seeing really good shields that I actually would like to have at this point in the game and would like to run with, but, I'm sorry, we need Reaper. We went all in on Reaper. Torch of Sorrow. I no longer take extra damage while standing in darkness, and I turn the light out when I get hit. It's not that bad. Do I need to go in any specific direction? Not really. Oh. Bugger. Didn't think I was going to get Call to Light down there in the corner. Thankfully, I was Call to Light to the tune of no damage really at all. I really don't like that the champion Blood Priests summon champion enemies. Because the champion enemies they summon take a lot of damage. Okay, there we go. We got one of them down. I'm starting to miss some more of these perfect shots. Which is stressful because I definitely don't want to be missing these in the boss fight. And effectively at the moment I should just be getting my practice in for the boss fight, basically. Okay. Dang it. Get him. I mean, we heal up pretty quickly from any hit we take. Okay. Feeling a lot more comfy with that now. We have a bow that I don't care about, and a main hand weapon that I also don't care about, actually. Worse than my current. Here's the final curse, so now I have my plus 40 in everything. But I'm losing a HP a second, I think. It's not an HP a second, it's got to be more than that. Yeah, oh god, it's way more than that. But we also deal 300 damage per crit. But unfortunately, it seems like greed killing constantly and even doing it with the Reaper is not enough to heal me out of all of this. I was thinking overall I was going to be healing while doing all of this, but that does not appear to be the case, and I am very, very scared about that. Because if out of this overall I'm not healing, this is unsustainable. Which is my big concern for runs in this game often. Finding the way to make them sustainable. Oh, gosh. I really didn't think that final one was going to be able to strike me. Okay. Well, we're almost 1,000 HP down at this point. Don't love that. I just got to keep going. Make sure I have the ability to roll. Buy with gold. Excuse me, had to mute myself there for a second to sneeze. I think a time challenge room is actually going to be better for us. Larger density of enemies. Also, it's very, very quick, ideally, in order to complete. Come on. Keep rolling. Okay. Room completed quickly. No. Not enough. Not enough speed. Not enough health gained. Lost some health there. Fine. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try and quickly enter and exit this whole area, but also I'm hoping that the question mark after this is a haven to heal us back up right before the boss fight. I do kind of have to pick a fight with basically every enemy, though. God, that's almost enough to one-shot a Deadeye. I don't even care about that crystal skull. Let's go. It's like a hegemony credit at this point to me. 3, 4. Extra 1% extra base damage per point of dex. I mean, now that it scales with that, that's actually better. If I change away from the Reaper, I've already lost. My only way back in is the same thing that dug me into this problem. No, wait, that's sadly not a the haven I thought I was about to walk into. Yeah, this is no longer gonna work at this point, I think. We lost way too much HP. Maybe we just needed to not go for Speltsolottl's Truth. The final curse, effectively. Maybe we just needed to go with the Reaper by itself. And the crit health healing us. Plus 100% to all healing effects. And I can afford it. God, if we just got that earlier. But it'll activate for the health as we go into the boss fight, and it'll activate on every hit we do in the boss fight. I don't think it's going to be enough, but... it's better than nothing. Can't roll through those. Okay. Ah. That was really unfortunate right there. Standing just way too close. Okay, that was an example of rolling towards the enemy as they did that attack. Yeah, that's invariably correct, is rolling towards the enemy as they do that attack. If we came in there with extra health, I think we could have won that with that weapon setup in particular. So, honestly, I think what actually cost us the run, I hate to say it, but I think it's the two dead wives that hit me with the corruption attacks in the first room after the first boss, because without that corruption, I wouldn't have gotten the final curse for 2 extra rooms, and that mattered. That really, really, really mattered. But I think we've learned a lot about the Dark Avatar of the Jaguar fight. You can see there that I came in with very little health, and we still got him below half health, right? I came in not only with little health, but also taking damage over time, and we still managed to get them to that point. And it was because I knew to roll towards certain attacks, and I knew to roll away from certain attacks. That is starting to feel a lot better. It's happening. It's happening. We're making the progress we need to do. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Curse of the Dead Gods. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There's a playlist in the description down below with all of my content on this game, past, present, and future, and hopefully we'll see you next time.